My husband doesn't believe that he cannot be friends
But
with
why is he not
exes.
allowed to be on this podcast today?
Because we don't want to fight.
She's like, why don't we be best friends, I mean, since we're not together. A month later, she tells me, okay, I'm sleeping with someone else.
Why did it end?
I'll let her answer that because she enjoys saying it.
He slipped.
But I think that's unforgivable, bro.
I can't be friends with my exes, but I'm okay if you are.
Hello. What's up, guys? I'm your host with the most, Chinmay Sharma, aka Scuba Chinu. And welcome to Wokish, a fun podcast where you can be who you are and say what you like, ish. Now, today's topic is rather sensitive because I'm a married man, first of all. And second of all, is just a really explosive topic potentially because it's can exes be friends? And we have a really interesting panel, all of whom are meeting for the first time. So I'm going to quickly let them introduce themselves, starting with you.
Hi, I'm Devanshi, and I'm here for Exes Can Be Friends.
Okay, just by the way, she's looked there because they are exes. That happened. Go on, buddy.
Yo, hi, I'm Dhruv. I broke up 6 months ago, and I stand by the point that we cannot be friends with the exes.
Hi, I'm Jaivardhan Agrawal. And I think exes can be friends if you have the right exes.
I love that.
Thank you.
And last but not the least,
Hi, I'm Mallika. And I'm of the opinion that exes cannot be friends.
okay, since you had the sternest voice and the biggest fucking ring, what is that monstrosity, dude? God damn! Okay, you clearly believe that exes can't be friends.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, why?
A, because of the exes that I have. So, sorry, cannot be friends with them.
Okay.
Not possible.
Assholes, toxic, what is the vibe?
Not necessarily everybody has to be an asshole.
No, I'm talking about your exes.
Yeah, they don't have to be assholes. It's just that sometimes you don't vibe together. Sometimes you don't understand the other person as well as you would understand someone else.
Okay.
And it's much better to not have that negativity where you are constantly annoying the other human being. And also, it's not fair on your current relationship because why would you want to carry that baggage forward? You want to start off with a fresh start.
Fair enough. Okay, is that your reason though?
That's my reason. Completely. My husband doesn't believe that he cannot be friends
But
with
why is he not
exes.
allowed to be on this podcast today?
Because we don't want to fight. We have too many issues to fight.
there's potential
There is yeah. No, it's not because of the exes. Our exes could have very well been here. I don't want to fight with him.
No, of course, the one that matters, obviously.
Yeah.
No, but so you do feel that him being here would have just spilled beans that you don't want to.
Not at all. Actually, we talk about each and everything in life. We never hide anything from the other person. So he would know exactly what's gone down, whether I'm right or the other person's right. You don't become a small person by saying, okay, I was wrong.
Right.
But why say something, you're talking, and just say something which is of the past, doesn't really hold value to your future? Why bring that up?
No, fair enough. The school of thought that I come from is, I think, mistakes or the fuck-ups or the happiness that you've had in the past with other people kind of builds to the point where this is the human being I've become today because of that
course.
person. Not necessarily that I would want to keep in touch with my past, but it has shaped who I am today.
Of course.
No, but do you think it's just social pressure of just not being able to?
Not really. Actually, I do agree with the fact that, of course, a lot of your past experiences are why you are the way you are today. And I don't carry that. You learn with every relationship. But I just feel that if you've ended it maybe on a good note, maybe on a bad note, but it's ended for a reason. Maybe there are certain wavelengths that haven't matched and that's why it's ended. And why would you want to have that wavelength ahead in the future? Because if it's not matched then, it won't match now.
You reached out with the looks first. Did you guys, so how long were you guys dating for and when was?
A year and a half.
You were dating for a year and a half?
We dated for a year and a half.
And when did it end?
Around a year back.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, why did it end?
I'll let her answer that because she enjoys saying it.
He slipped.
What?
Really? Damn, that's disgusting, dude.
Exactly, you get dumped for slipping and falling, bro. Like,
Yeah, sure.
I feel like we were better off as friends eventually, and the relationship was going on like.
When someone says someone slipped, you mean he fucked someone else or he slipped on
banana
someone
peel.
else?
I slipped on a banana.
Did that actually happen though?
Answer it, please. I really want to know.
Everyone makes their share of mistakes.
Yeah, I
and
made
so
one.
did
I
Jay.
made
I think that's unforgivable. I think it's fucked up. But that's my school of thought. I think that's unforgivable, bro. And the fact that you guys sitting here and talking about openly is very, very fresh to me. And I respect that. Like, you give the... I love the fact that you're sitting across a table from each other saying he fucked up, he slipped on a banana peel. Sure, we call it that. But I love the fact that you guys address the situation that probably someone like me would just say no. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
So he slipped, right? And how long did it take for things to get kind of? Because I'm guessing that instantly meant get the fuck out.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it took like some time, but then deep down I knew, man, that you know
That you did fuck
Our
up.
friendship
I
was
did fuck up,
really real.
and this is not something acceptable.
Yeah.
I don't promote it, but
Right,
I
right.
also don't hide it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is yeah.
He's a very honest person, and he was honest.
Did you
about
catch
all
him
this.
though?
No.
Or did
No,
you?
I
he
told
was
her. I
honest.
told
He
her.
was
Okay,
really
so
honest
big ups to
about
that,
it.
man. I mean,
Yeah.
regardless of what you did, you owned up and said, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can see you guys rolling your eyes and saying, oh yeah, this. You guys had the minutes of the meeting. No, but that must have been an awkward conversation,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
And
she always told me if you ever fuck up, I want to hear it from you. So I
Yeah.
did exactly that.
so you found out, and of course you were heartbroken.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you didn't forgive that.
Back then I didn't, but then I realized that we're really good friends as well, and I didn't want to let go of our friendship because
Okay.
of whatever. So yeah, here we are today.
Wow, and you guys, I'm guessing regularly. This is not the medium for you guys to meet after years. It's not something
No,
that's
no,
very
no, no.
we chill.
Yeah.
Right, that's amazing. I come to you now because I want the female perspective on
Of
this because
course.
he's giggly and happy about it. And I know, instantly, I'm guessing very soon it led to a breakup.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you to kind of figure out that, fuck, he's my buddy?
So, like, we have common friends, and I kept, like, bumping into him. And after a point, we were like, you know, fuck it, like, no hard feelings. Like, the past
How
is
long?
in the past.
How long? did
It
that-
took about a month or so.
What?
No, it sounds
You
like
forgave him in a month?
See now in the month
As
there
in-
were a lot of times
Yeah.
the apologies went
Yeah.
through. You know?
Of course.
I mean, we kept meeting regularly.
Right.
I mean, of course, it took me a lot of time to heal. Like, it took me about 4 or 5 months to really heal.
Thing is, we were best friends before we started dating.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, and best, like, y'all were fucking
Yeah.
chuddy buddies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At that time there was no action in the game. as
Yeah.
well.
Right,
It
right,
was
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
100% platonic.
Damn. And how long were you guys like besties for?
For a few months, bro, like 6 months or something,
Yeah.
5-6 months.
6 months of being. What? Did you know the timelines from generation to generation change so much?
I mean, we are a fast gen, man.
Yeah, I know, and no
Gen
doubt,
Z.
bro.
Like,
You
there's
guys.
4G now, bro.
You guys, yeah. four G's in the house. And I get to the guy who's between the exes.
Of course.
What's your vibe on all of this, bro?
Damn, man, I have a really interesting story though. Give me like, let me finish the story. I'll tell it to you in brief. So dating this girl for like 2.5 years.
Okay.
Start dating in the second year with the same college.
Okay.
So around last year, August, she left for France. She went to EDHEC Business School, where it's some fancy-ass business school in
important.
France. Yeah, not important. She goes there. We're still dating, of course, for like a few months till September. Then she's like, you know, why don't we be best friends? You know, I mean, since we're not together.
Someone asked that.
Yeah, she honestly told me, she's like, I'd rather be friends with you. Yeah, she checks the time. She's like, bro, September ho gaya, best friends bante hain. Yeah. A month later, she tells me, okay, I'm sleeping with someone else, which really hurt. It kind of sucked.
So you were slightly romantically inclined to
No, we should talk every day. We should get on video calls till like 2 a.m. at night because we had a 5.5 hour.
But bro, if you're
time
best friends with
difference.
someone,
Yeah.
you wouldn't mind if they're sleeping with someone
Yeah,
else.
but I've dated her for 2.5 years, right?
So it did
Oh,
hurt.
it hurt like shit.
Okay,
I mean, I was
okay.
really sad.
Right.
But then again, she promised, she's like, please don't block me anyway. I still want to be friends with you.
Right.
I'm like, of course, works for me. Cool. A few months later, she blocks me. She's like, you know, you need to move on. I've already moved on. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I've been through that. So of course, I'm under the notion that exes
Again,
cannot
sorry
be
to ask you,
friends.
how long back was this?
This happened around 4-5 months ago in Jan-Feb.
Fuck, man, these guys, I just, the timelines
I
in
just
their
cannot
life.
get into those timelines.
No, but I actually.
It takes me like a year to get over a breakup. I don't know how they
I'm
put
still
in months
getting
in
there.
this
It's
and
been like
this.
6 months. I'm still not over her.
No, but just, bro, generally, man, I'm slightly digressing, but either ways, man, you all are way more decisive than I would say, at least I was 10, 12 years back. And I think that just stems from just being exposed to so much more, right? From my generation, 99.99% of guys and girls, if you're cheating, it's a fuck you. Yeah. So I want to ask you, in terms of toxic relationships, is there any ex that you've gone back to and said, let's try being friends and see how it goes? For lack of a better term, trying to be really cool about it, saying, dude, I've moved on, or look how mature I am.
I did. So there was one ex of mine that we were friends for almost 2.5 years after the breakup. So I don't get into relationships and into relationships. I take my own time because I just feel I need breathing space for myself.
Right, right.
As a person, I think I need to grow. And something has ended, so maybe there could be something even wrong as me. I don't think so. We cannot, as human beings, accept that.
Right.
we tried being friends and we were best of friends for 2.5 years. And the moment I started dating somebody else, shit went loose. He got nasty. And I was like, dude.
Can you dive into it, like when you say don't give me like the text messages, but it like toxic shit.
Would be like, you know, trying to always undermine the person I am with, or would be constantly, you know, being nasty towards me in a public platform. And I'm a very non-confrontational
Facebook
person.
kind of shit?
Not Facebook, but when we're out with friends, I'm a very reserved human being. I have 6 friends. So if you're going to talk shit, you are going to talk shit in front of everybody, and everybody talks. And I come to know. Then we even tried taking a trip together. We were like, okay, fine, let's just move on and let's take a trip together. And that was the
Just
worst.
the both of you all?
No, not just the both of
okay.
us.
Right.
We were all friends, and obviously my ex and my current boyfriend, that time current boyfriend, was there. It did not go down well. It was the world's most irritating trip ever. And towards the end, I was like, y'all are kids, y'all need to grow up, and I'm out of here.
And you were being the voice of
yeah,
of
and I'm
reason.
like, I am out of here, not wasting 1 second or 1 penny on this.
Right.
So yeah.
You guys are young, man, and frivolous for a great lack of a better term.
Yeah.
But that's fine. At 24, 23, 25, getting heartbroken doesn't mean that.
I'm 22.
So even
Yeah.
I still believe that there is no correct age for heartbreak.
Yeah.
Bro, it hurts then, it hurts now.
Yeah.
But I think I'm extremely chilled out with all of my exes. Bro, like I know this because my wife multiple times would be like really surprised that, dude, I love hanging out. Not love hanging out, but I hang out with a lot of them.
I'm sorry? You love hanging out with your exes? I'm going to join you for this amazing part of your chat.
Sure.
I'd love to know about you hanging out with your exes. Fill me in.
See, that's why you do not get your husband on the show. Exactly why I said so.
So I'll just do my intro again. I'm your host with the most beautiful wife. Now, of course, you've hung out with a lot of my exes.
I have.
You've partied with them.
I have.
You're fond of
A few of them.
a few of them,
Yeah.
and not so much of
Some of them.
a few. But this conversation is not about us. We've
That's
got a
true.
couple of young and frivolous people next to us, so let's get to them.
Let's
No, guys, I'm still in shock and awe. I love you, by the way. I'm still in shock and awe of the fact that just your timelines, I keep getting back to it, right? And you just told me something right now that blew my fucking mind is after this drama happened, the guy she dated, you actually set her up
Yeah. I
with
made them
him.
like meet and all,
How
and
does
then
that
they
work,
took it
man?
forward.
But doesn't it like feel slightly insecure that, man, I'm setting up my friend to date my girl that involves a physical relationship?
Yeah, no, like both of us spoke about it. Like she told me, like, oh, I'm looking for something.
Okay.
Something else, something fresh. So that's why it happened. I didn't force him down her throat. You know?
No, of course. Yeah, for sure. I hope not. I
just
fucking
sounded
hope
so
not.
wrong.
Yeah. It did to everyone. There are 12 other people here behind the cameras who all went, what the fuck did he just say? She mentioned throat? No, anyway. But we don't have these timelines. We would take a lot longer to kind of let it simmer, kind of just let that whole thing settle in. Dude, she's saying a month and a half, 2 months.
A relationship is ended because something didn't go right. You want to have their own space that, okay, in my next relationship, what it is that I'm looking for. You can't if you're just, no offense meant, but if you're just tossing around, you really do not know, you don't have the time to really cope up with your own mistakes or maybe somebody else's mistakes, and then you do subconsciously carry the baggage
Repeat.
forward. Not necessarily you repeat the same mistake, but you carry that baggage forward. Like if today I was cheated upon, I will always be insecure about the fact that my next partner is cheating on me or no. And that's something I cannot do.
Do you have those thoughts now a little more? You seem like someone who's secure, but again,
So I agree with what she says, and therefore I feel like until you are ready to like give somebody a chance without any baggage of your own, you shouldn't get into a relationship. Therefore, like even I am not, and even when I did get into my previous relationship, I made sure I was mentally ready not to like carry forward any baggage.
this is still an age where you're kind of getting to know who you are. You're realizing the things that happen at this age that kind of sculpt who you become 20
right.
years from now. So do you think your insecurities might be slightly more right now going into another relationship, whenever it happens?
Yeah.
Right?
So
I got hurt by my best friend.
Yeah.
Right? Who also set me up with somebody who I kind of dated, so it's mature of him.
Yeah.
Does that kind of just fuck with your head a little bit?
Not really, because we've been best friends. Like I knew that he wouldn't let me like get hurt again. You know what I mean? Like the person he
But
set
for
me.
6 months, how? You said you guys were best friends for 6 months,
Yeah.
right? That timeline is shitty, man. For to be, trust me, and I'm saying this
I
is
mean, we live
regardless
in
of
a
what
fast
generation.
world.
No, but regardless of how fast you are to get to know a person in 6 months is impossible. Again, I'm saying I might be wrong, right? I'm seeing it from a different perspective, and that kind of, which is why, can you be friends with your ex? Can you be healthy friends?
Yeah, healthy friendship is what we have right now.
Exactly.
Would you be okay if, like, because you know
I
a lot
can't be
of
friends
my-
with my exes. But I'm okay if other people are. I'm okay if you are. But
hung out with a couple of your
I don't
exes.
think I have it in me to be great friends. Like I'm good being cordial. I'm very happy to introduce you to my exes, but I don't see myself hanging out with my exes.
But what's your vibe with me hanging out with them? Like, there've been times where
I'm secure, so I
you
don't
are,
mind it.
but
So I
you have
don't
always,
mind it.
you haven't always been, have you?
No, it took me some time.
You're welcome.
Of course, it took me some time. Of course, I wasn't
did,
born
yeah.
secure. I was very insecure
No, any
initially,
of
but I think as you grow older, as you get to know your partner, you just have to accept that everybody has a past. Just because you're not comfortable staying friends with your exes doesn't mean you expect the same out of others.
Why don't you say this at home?
Bitch, I do.
You want to go back home now?
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch, I do. This is why, Jay, thank God you didn't come, bro, because this is what happens when you get a fucking vibe on a podcast. No, but is there a timeline after which
I think,
exes can
like
be
you
friends?
said, physically moving on isn't the tough part. You can still be friends even though she was miles away. She was in France.
Right.
For a couple of months after you broke up, you're still friends. But it's when they emotionally move on, when they find someone else emotionally, that's when it becomes really tough being friends because they don't depend on you emotionally anymore. Whereas I'm still dependent on her emotionally. You know, I want to talk to her, tell her how my day was, whereas she doesn't give a shit.
And that's what really hurts.
Yeah, that's what really. It's
Right.
not the physical part. Yeah, the physical part hurts for like a few months.
Right.
But there's the emotional part which hurts more, if you know what I mean.
Let me just draw out a scene for you. That say you guys are buddies again. I don't know if you're best friends again, but you all seem like you're very cordial and you're chill, you're very open to talk about things. And say, imagine you'll go out, say this relationship you're in right now, God forbid, doesn't work out, and say 3 years from now you guys are hanging out at the bar with the same set of friends that you are in, and it figured. Or, who knows what you kids do nowadays, man? Whatever's out there, and you look at it like, dude, fuck, we've had some good times. Like, yeah, fuck, we had some good times. Like, dude, what's stopping us? I'm more mature now. Oh fuck, I'm more mature now. It could happen, right? Are you guys? Is it a full stop or is it a dot? And I tell you what, at the count of 3, just give me a yes or a no. Say full stop or dot, right?
I'll let him
Right,
answer.
Come on.
No, just
Well,
I'll say 1 to 3 on 3. You'll say dot.
See, listen to me. Everything in life is always a dot, okay?
I agree.
That's the answer, right
I
there.
agree.
That's the answer right
Same
there.
school of thought.
Now you know why you exes cannot be friends because it's always a dot.
I mean, come on, bro. I'm 22. I have my whole life in front of me.
Girl, yeah.
No, that is no. But what is your vibe? Why do you like some of my? Because there's some of my exes who are, I
Because
believe,
they're good
genuinely
people.
good people.
They're good
Who you
people.
don't like. So it's a vibe thing with
It's
you.
a vibe thing.
It's not how close I was with them. Because,
Not at all.
'cause
Or
I
how
think-
long your relationship has been.
Yeah, because the last
I-
serious relationship I had is the one you're closest to,
Exactly.
which is ridiculous. But
It's not ridiculous.
That's a smart move.
would you ever do that?
If I had a good ex, yeah. No, I can't.
No,
go
say your husband now.
I have been on dinner
With
dates
him and his-
yeah.
I'll tell you something else. Like,
Go
I
on.
mean, I'm not friends with any other of my exes.
Right, it's just her.
It's just
Yeah.
her.
I have something related to this. So my ex was down in Bombay like a month ago.
From France. This is
Yeah,
the one,
in
right.
May.
France fun.
And I was invited to a couple of parties in which she was going to be there. I did not go. I just didn't go.
Right.
Because like you said, I just don't want that awkwardness. It'll all come back, the memories and shit. So it's not, fuck it, it's not worth it.
No, but but I'm saying
It's true, it's
because
true.
that is exactly what it is. You're sitting next to someone who you've seen completely naked, but now now suddenly creepy to even think of it like that. But do you think what was the first conversation between both of you all, dude?
The first conversation we ever had.
No, after
the breakup,
Like
after the
first mature
breakup.
conversation
Yeah.
after the breakup. Do you remember though?
You asked her how she was and everything?
See, it was pretty out there. I mean, I was constantly feeling really shitty about how I fucked up.
Right.
And obviously, there was nothing that would make up for it. Apart from like me just being there to support her when she's hurting and when I'm hurting. you know.
Right.
I mean,
So it was just about that only, that
Like we
I'm
had
your-
a really, like he
I may have
honestly
fucked up, but
came
I'm still, like,
yeah, he
I got it
honestly
back.
came up and said that, listen,
That's
like,
sweet though, man.
I fucked up, I'm sorry, like I've let you down, but like, and he also told me like it's your choice whether you want to be friends or don't want to be friends.
I'm
anymore.
guessing you said no initially, right?
I said I need
I need
my
some time.
time.
I need some time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was it drunken mistake, if you don't mind me asking? Like, was it
Yeah,
stupid
yeah,
drunken?
yeah.
It always
Smashed,
is, right?
smashed.
So would you ever be able to forgive me if I did that?
It's
After
not. It's
getting
not an
married? No.
excuse. It's not an
Fuck me up,
excuse.
dude. You fucking better.
No,
But
I don't know
marriage has got
actually.
nothing to do
Would-
with it.
I think it
I
does.
think even in a relationship.
Yeah.
No, I think
would, like,
no, I think a relationship. You have open relationships. We don't have open. I mean, you have open marriages also,
But
which
look,
is fucked up.
as a person, I can't have an
Oh,
open
I get what
relationship.
you're
No,
saying.
can I?
I get what
I
you're
can't.
saying.
I'm just saying
If
that was
I've
advocate.
entered,
Yeah, yeah.
if I'm there for
No,
keeps.
no
Otherwise,
open- no open.
maybe it can end because of your own differences. But
Yeah.
if you're fucking up with somebody else, and bounce, go.
No, but just let's quickly wrap this up now because I think it's let's just leave bygones before they start making babies suddenly. Like, oh my god. No, but guys, first of all, I want to thank both of you especially for just being so cool about coming and talking about shit like this, and the fact that you guys opened up over a drink or two. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. No, but you were open to talk about before also.
Yeah.
And thanks for just bearing with the heat. In
Oh
the middle,
man,
bro.
look at the sweat out here. Look at the fucking middle of all of it.
No, but just to sum it up, let me start off by saying you're fucking beautiful. No, thank you for surprising me, man. This was a fucked up thing, whoever's
This
made
was
this happen.
a great topic to be a part.
And do you think, in summation, because we don't give any verdicts here, I just want to hear your end of thoughts and has this gone? Because I have learned a lot of angles that can happen in a relationship, just dynamics of it that have changed. Do you feel that exes can be friends?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing you guys still believe that,
Yeah.
of course, exes can be friends. Dot.
Dot.
There you go. And I think you still believe.
No, they can't.
But I think listening to all of you all, I think there are layers. And
Yeah.
unlike what your thought process is, I think there is a grey here.
There is a
Right? I think.
There is a
It also
fine
depends on the
line.
person you have.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, two people can really bring out the worst in the other person, and two people can like be like, okay, I'm far from you, and I can really be good for you. But it just depends on the
But side bet,
circumstances.
this is happening in the future.
Dot.
Just guys, if this wasn't good enough, there's better coming. Probably not. Who knows? But just follow us on YouTube at Man's Life India and all our other social media platforms that I'm hoping my director put somewhere around here. And yeah, see you soon, guys. Peace.